Alright, so before we move to the main matter, let's try to add the content line. Let me copy this. Copy to table of content here. So I want the list of figures to also appear. List of figures. No, this is list of tables. Then we have a list of figures. Right. So we are good to go. Now let's look at the main chapters. Let's start with the first one. Open chapter 1. Yes. So we start with chapter. So chapter is normally introduction, right, with thesis work. Then this is my introduction, right? So I'm gonna copy this, paste. Okay. Then I need to have session. So session 1. So this is my first session. Right, copy this, paste. Then subsession. So subsession 1. This is my first subsession. Right, copy. Paste, 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 paste. Alright. Then subsession. So subsession 1. So this is my first subsession. Alright. So copy this. Paste, paste. Okay. So space, and space, right? Space and space. So we have that, right? So let's try and compile this. All right, so we are good to go. We have session, right? Chapter 1, introduction, session 1, right? Okay, so let's proceed. Let's copy this. Copy this. So I can close this for now. Can close the abstract for now. Close this for now, right? So I'm gonna open chapter 2. Right. So I'm gonna change this to let's say literature review, right? So that's it for this. Let's build a view. Okay. You just don't have to worry. Just open a new chapter. Right. Copy this and change this to, let's say, make it double P. If you don't have any challenge, you can just proceed, okay? But if you have a challenge like mine, you just have to open this, okay? Yes. Right. right, so you can paste, copy what you have here, Control Z, go back, okay, Control A, Control C. Right, let's now build and compile. Alright, so and the previous one to show, so I can now ignore this, right? Can I ignore it and now build it again? Alright, so we have it. Alright, so let's look at the next chapter 3. Open. Yes. So we paste. We're gonna change this to let's say methodology, right? Methodology. So let's build in view. Okay, so we have chapter 3, right? Okay, so let's move on. I'm gonna close this and right, so chapter 4, let's say we are going to name this results and discussion, right? So let's build and view. Alright, so let's solve this problem of when you run one. Let's try and solve this two-sided and see what happens. Alright, so I'm good to go now. So chapter 4 is now showing. Alright, now let's look at the last chapter, chapter 5. Yes, right, so this will be conclusion and recommendation. Build and view. Alright, so here we go, chapter 5. Let's make sure that it's showing before we proceed. Chapter 5. Alright, it can be a literature review. Chapter 5. Oh, sorry, this should be results, sorry, conclusion and recommendation, right? Then this part should be literature review. I think I swapped, right? Alright, so now let's do the right thing. Alright, so I think we are good to go. So we are done with the main matter. Right, so yeah. Now let's move into the back matter.